Let's get out of here.
Wait a minute. The skull.
Get it.
Damn it. This isn't the last you'll hear from me. Hey, boys, wait for me.
Sir, let me help you.
Oh, damned. Come over here. Come on.
Excuse me, sir.
Damn bandits.
Those three will come back. We'd better get under cover.
Don't touch me, you swine.
I just want to put you behind the wagon, away from further danger.
My skull.
Stand still, for God's sake.
Oh, they managed to surround me. I'm not gonna give up so easy.
Dang it! He fainted. Hey, excuse me. Sir, the three of them have gone.
I hope they didn't hand them the skull.
No, I just scared them away with some shots.
Here's the darn thing. They'll never take it away from me now that I'm so close.
So close to what?
To the Toltec treasure. Oh, look at this skull. It's pure gold. There are another two just like it.
Is it really gold?
Haven't you ever heard of them? Oh, come on, give it back.
Haven't I ever heard of who?
Of the three skulls, for crying out loud.
No, not until now.
Don't you want to be rich?
Who wouldn't? We could make a fortune by selling these skulls.
I see you lack vision. The skulls are worthless compared to the lost Toltec treasure. They are the key to finding the treasure.
So where are the other two skulls?
Not far away. One of them is nearby, in a monastery, under the protection of Brother Anselmo. The other is protected by the Apache. Be careful, especially with the so-called LeConte character. He's the one who sent One-Eyed Dixon and his fellows to rob me. LeConte is the colonel in charge of Fort Apache.
There seem to be a lot of people involved.
It's been years since the three skulls have been so close together. There's never been so much interest in them.
I could find the missing skulls. If you could cut me in somehow.
Oh, I've had quite a few partners, but they've all died from indigestion. I am a peddler. I have a fabulous hair lotion and a great elixir.
Maybe you should have a drink in order to recover.
Oh, that's a good idea. Hand me a bottle, will you?
Is it working?
Them wet. Oh, you've given me the hair lotion.
Well, you did ask me for a bottle. I didn't know it was the wrong one.
Well,
I'd better get out of here before those guys come back. Better not forget the skull, though.
Come on, boys. Get the skull.
He doesn't need it anymore. Look. Yes, it's pure gold. Let's see. Hand it over. I found it first, and I'm the boss. Hand that over.
How much will LeConte pay us for that?
A lot. He says that it's of great sentimental value to him.
Oh, donkey! Look, Brother Anselmo, it looks like that old peddler's wagon.
Darn that man. Let's see. Oh dear, we'll have to be careful. They stole the skull from this idiot.
They also killed him, Brother Anselmo.
Don't bore me with insignificant details, Brother Fatty. And don't start with the professional ethics stuff either.
All I'm saying is that somebody should bury this man. Christian charity is always required to some degree.
Don't you understand that we have no time for that?
I'm in no hurry.
You're never in a hurry, brother. Except when the dinner bell rings.
Brother Anselmo, don't even mention food.
Oh, sorry. I forgot about your abstinence from food vow. Let's drop these discussions. Now we must...
Bury this poor sinner.
No. We will first look for the skull that was stolen from it. And then...
Then we will bury the peddler? I think we should do that first.
All right, Brother Fatty. Bury him. I'll wait for you in Big Town.
All Brother Anselmo thinks about are those skulls. They will be our ruin. Oh, well, I suppose I'd better start digging.
He's a bit fat. Hi!
What's the matter, brother?
What's a nice monk like you doing with a pickaxe like that?
I am giving a Christian burial to that corpse. May God take him to his bosom.
To which order do you belong?
I belong to the order of the Capuchins.
Where is Friar Anselmo gone?
He's gone to Big Town. He wants to deposit a relic at the bank.
Doesn't it seem strange to you, depositing relics at the bank?
Well, it's only a bone from St. Auriferous.
Where is your monastery?
Not very far, but we have been expelled.
Who's expelled you from your monastery?
The French.
Why have the French expelled you?
They say we support General Lardbelly.
Who is General Lardbelly?
He's a very famous revolutionary. They say he's afraid of no one. And he is cruel and merciless. The French have been chasing him for months, but he keeps eluding them.
Maybe General Lardbelly is hidden in the monastery, dressed as a monk.
That is absolutely impossible.
Is it that difficult to infiltrate into the Order of the Capuchins?
There! We all know each other. It will be impossible for an intruder to get between the two of us. Friar Anselmo and I know each other very well.
I'm going, brother.
God be with you, brother.
It'd be better in the shade. Hi!
What's the matter, brother?
What's a nice monk like you doing with a pickaxe like that?
I am giving a Christian burial to that corpse. May God take him to his bosom. But where is he? God knows he was there. He was stiffer than a candle. Perhaps he's been resurrected. He isn't here. He's gone. Where has he gone? That's strange. A miracle. My God! How is it possible? He isn't here. He's gone. Where has he gone? That's strange.
Big town, 3 miles.
Yep, I can see it. Now what? Psst. Anybody home? Looks okay to me. Howdy.
Bonjour, mon ami.
I sure would like to go in, please.
I would like to let you in, monsieur, but unfortunately, it is forbidden. This place has been taken over by the troops of His Most Magnificent Majesté, Emperor Maximilien of Mexico.
Why have they taken over the monastery?
It was a heaven for revolutionary scum. Apparently, General Lardbelly used this place as a hideout.
Have they found General Lardbelly in the monastery?
No, and we searched everywhere for him. Sergeant Motte said he saw him escaping dressed as a monk, but nobody believed him because he was drunk.
That tobacco has the most delightful aroma.
Yes, indeed. It's the smoothest tobacco I have ever smoked.
I sure would like to try tobacco that smooth.
I can recommend a couple of places where they sell very good tobacco in the Rue Patatin and in the Boulevard Patatin, Paris.
I bet the tobacco from the Rue Patatin is the best.
Yes, the best is from the Rue Patatin. Here, try it and you'll see.
Gee, thanks very much.
But don't smoke here, s'il vous plaît. We are not allowed to smoke with strangers.
Howdy.
Bonjour, mon ami.
I think this sleepy Mexican is a revolutionary.
Of course he is. I've heard this fellow muttering in his sleep. Viva Juarez!
I'm sure the sleepy Mexican is a spy.
Non, mon Dieu. How can he be a spy if he spends all his time asleep?
Okay, see you soon.
Au revoir, mon ami.
This is the lightest tobacco with only 0.000001 milligrams of nicotine and tar. Howdy. What's new?
Do you know me?
Of course. I'm the one that hit you.
Well, you don't have a French accent.
It's because my mother was a Lithuanian.
I can't see what that has to do with it. We'd better start again. If that's all right with you, okay.
Okay, let's start again. Howdy. What's new?
Do you know me?
Do you suffer from amnesia or what?
I'm just disoriented.
I thought friars were guided by God.
I suppose it does guide them, but I'm not a friar.
What do you mean? You're Friar Bacon.
No! I'm Lardbelly, the fearsome General Lardbelly.
So you are General Lardbelly.
That is obvious.
You just don't look like a general.
The fact is, an unscrupulous person has robbed me.
What did he steal from you, General?
My revolvers, my hat, and the Star of Free Mexico.
What's the Star of Free Mexico?
It's the highest revolutionary decoration.
Give my regards to your comrades.
It's true. My bodies. Where do you think they'll be? They must be feeling abandoned without me.
I know where your men are, General.
Where?
Prisoners of the French.
Away with you. Don't lie to me.
It's a parking sign. It's full of twisted screws. Dang, there's only one that's any good. I could use this to fix something. Looks okay to me. Doesn't seem to be very tightly fixed. Oh, if only I was strong enough to break it. It's a parking sign made out of a barrel lid. There's somebody down there. Hello? Hello? Who are you?
I'm Sam, piano player.
What are you doing down there?
Down where?
You're at the bottom of a well.
Wow, man. That's really weird.
I gotta go now.
Hey, man, don't leave me in here.
It's on red. Looks okay to me. It doesn't work.
Howdy.
A very wide-ranging library. Learn Morse code in 10 easy lessons by Dr. Hengelhofer.
Don't touch that. It belongs to the telegraph company.
Howdy. Hi, listen. Are you deaf? Is there anybody in there?
Hello, young man.
When is the next train due?
I understand, but don't worry. Just go around to the back of the station.
When is the next train due?
The next train? When the signal turns green and I get a telegraphed order.
Have you seen the signal out there?
I'm slightly deaf, but my eyesight is perfect. I'm not blind. It's obvious that you drunk a lot of alcohol. Of course, I noticed that you were drunk.
I said, when will the signal turn green?
So you saw the hooligan that changed the signal. Well, tell him that it's useless. To start the train, you also have to give the order by telegraph.
Who are you in communication with by telegraph?
Of course, there isn't time to wait for anything else. I knew it immediately. It was obvious. Naturally, you could see it coming, and I almost...
I asked who you were telegraphing all the time.
Ah, well, I'm playing chess with the train driver in Fort Apache.
What happened to the trolley thing outside?
You must have a screw loose, my boy.
What happened to the trolley thing outside?
That old crock has a screw loose, too. I sent it to the workshops in Germany 6 months ago, but nothing.
You're as deaf as a doorpost.
They all say that, but don't believe it, my boy. True, I look a lot like him, but I cannot play the violin like he does.
I want to send a telegram.
That's cheeky. You shouldn't say things like that. That's disgusting.
I want to send a telegram.
No, sir, I refuse to telegraph rude messages.
I'll change the text.
Okay, don't shout. I'm not that deaf.
Dear Mother, colon, I've won a fortune. Stop. Send me a couple of dollars. Stop. Your loving son. Stop.
I didn't know you were a representative of Rothschild's bank. I'll send your telegram to the head office in New York.
Do you mind if I leave?
Of course, my boy, you can stay as long as you like.
I'm looking at something inside. Ideal for a bonfire. Howdy.
Can I be of service?
Well, I'd like to buy something.
Could you be a bit more specific?
I want one of those cigars.
The cigars are end-of-line promotion. They're individually rolled by the Punani tribe from the swamps of darkest Peru. Go ahead and take one. They're free.
Howdy.
Can I be of service?
My name is Fenimore Fillmore.
I'm Bobby, the shopkeeper.
Well, I'd like to buy something.
Could you be a bit more specific?
I'd like a carrot, please.
I'm afraid they're $1 each, sir.
That's way too expensive. Conventional. Great. Howdy.
Howdy.
Who are you?
I'm Mortimer Pettiboo, sheriff's deputy. And you?
Fenimore Fillmore. Gunman.
Delighted.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to make an inventory of everything in this cupboard.
An inventory sure looks complicated.
It's real complicated. I've been at it for hours. I'm real slow, this sort of thing. In high school, I was always last in the class.
Do you want me to give you a hand?
Okay, look. I've always got something left over, and I have to start all over again.
I don't think anything is left over.
What you want is the inventory to be left any old how. 'Cause I'm not thinking of doing that.
Howdy.
Howdy.
I want you to arrest a man.
Well, I'm real busy right now. Besides, I never arrested anyone. That's the sheriff's job.
Where is the sheriff?
Well, I'm sure he's in the saloon.
See you later.
Enjoy your trip.
Wanted. Higashi Yellow Peril Teruma, the assassin from the land of the rising sun. Reward, 1,000 counterfeit dollars. There's stacks of notices here. Buy Acme collapsible pickaxes. Wanted. Programmer with experience in machine code. Call Buttons. Wanted. Buck the peddler for the illegal sale of harmful medicines. Unfortunately, somebody else got him first. For the modest sum of $10, Dr. Hengelhofer will teach you how to be the greatest bounty hunter the world has ever seen in 10 easy lessons. Wanted. John One-Eyed Dixon for multiple murders and assorted injuries to innocent women and children. Wanted. Kitchen assistant with experience and own saucepan. Wanted. Dr. Hingelhopper for fraud and conspiracy to pervert the course of justice. Wanted. General Lardbelly for just being bad. Wanted. Fenimore Fillmore for desertion and vagrancy. Wanted. A boyfriend for Ginger, but she's already married. Buy Acme collapsible pickaxes.
Hello, what do you want?
I'd like to check my account.
Are you a customer of the First and Last Big Town Bank?
Of course I am.
Please show me your ticket.
I've lost it.
Then, in accordance with Bank Regulation 1024, we keep all the money that you have paid in.
But that's outrageous.
The motto of this bank is confiscate, embezzle, and then flee to Mexico.
Hello,
What do you want?
I want to open an account.
Your name?
Fenimore Fillmore.
Profession?
Locksmith.
Address?
Main Street, Big Town.
Right. You'll get your ticket in a week.
But I need it now.
And I need a drink.
Hello,
What do you want, Mr. Fillmore?
I would like to ask for credit.
What kind of credit?
Just any old loan.
We don't give that kind of credit. My dear sir, in here we take our duties very seriously.
Hello,
What do you want, Mr. Fillmore?
I would like to ask for credit.
What kind of credit?
What kind of credit do you have on offer?
It would be better if you didn't know. You might be frightened.
Hello,
What do you want, Mr. Fillmore?
I would like to ask for credit.
What kind of credit?
A business merger loan.
I've never heard of that kind of loan.
Well, it's the latest thing in New York.
You don't say. Very well. We'll let you have one. How about $30 with variable interest for 4 hours?
Okay, I accept. Hello,
What do you want, Mr. Fillmore?
I'm looking for a guy named Friar Anselmo.
Friar Anselmo from the Twisted Tower? The one who has a gold skull?
Yes, that one.
I'm sorry, I can only give information to close relatives.
Hello,
What do you want, Mr. Fillmore?
about Friar Anselmo.
The one with the gold skull?
Has he told you about the gold skulls?
No, we only talked about women and whiskey.
Ah.
You can't come in, stranger.
What are you smoking?
A free cigar. It smells god-awful, but it tastes okay.
Would you give me one?
I've only got this one.
Listen, friend.
What do you want, stranger?
Why can't I come in?
Because I only let men or my buddies come in.
I want to come in.
Sorry, this bar is for real men only, babyface.
Watch it, buddy. I'm a highly dangerous man to upset.
Yeah, sure.
I've escaped from the state penitentiary.
You know my cousin Erwin? He's in the state pen.
Sure. He's that little good-for-nothing nobody twerp character that I beat up real good.
Hey, not many can say they beat Erwin Smith in a fight. I guess I'll have to let you pass.
Hi, good morning. This guy's rude. I'm sorry.
How are things, stranger?
What are you doing?
I'm waiting for a man.
Who are you waiting for?
Dixon.
Are you planning to arrest Dixon?
No. I only want to play poker with him in order to recover the $50 he won off me yesterday. He promised to give me a return match.
I'm sorry.
How are things, stranger?
Dixon is late, isn't he?
I'm not in a hurry.
I'm sorry.
How are things, stranger?
A crime has been committed.
What crime?
A man has been murdered.
Who has committed this villainy?
3 guys.
Describe them to me.
A one-eyed man, a bearded man, and a skinny man.
I think I've seen them somewhere. Go and see my deputy. Get him to show you mugshots of the most wanted criminals. Then show him the scene of the crime. Explain to him the motive and how the events took place. Make up a posse and look for the bandits. And don't forget to give the police station a good clean. Let's ambush them with stones. The last item is very important.
Don't touch that.
Hey, you.
You talking to me?
Where's the one-eyed guy?
What one-eyed guy?
Dixon, your boss.
Do you think I'm some sort of sneak or something?
No. I'm only conducting a survey of criminal gangs for this month's edition of National Bandit magazine.
Oh, I love surveys, and I never miss an edition of National Bandit. Go ahead with the questionnaire.
What kind of crimes do you do?
Clandestine nocturnal activities resulting in embezzlement of assets. Discreet removal of selective personages for appropriate reimbursement. And illegal contraband of Hawaiian coconut palms.
How many members are there in the gang?
My brother-in-law, Bud Buffalo Button. My brother, John One-Eye Dixon. And me, Pat Gallows Dixon.
What are your usual places of residency?
Well, in the spring and the summer, big town. Mexico when things get hot. Oh, and we split up for the Christmas holidays.
Who do you usually work for?
For the third-party assault and robbery company. For the Society for the Orphans of Assassins, Cattle Rustlers, and Blackmailers. And then little freelance jobs to make up the month's wages.
On average, how many bullets do you shoot on a job?
Well, now that depends on the caliber. A lot of 38s, not so many 45s.
How do you share out the booty?
In unequal parts, as a matter of fact. They hanged our bookkeeper for cheating. He also did the accounts for the insurance company.
Number of terms of imprisonment completed?
None, of course. We've always been released for bad behavior.
What kind of freelance jobs do you do?
Usually for important people who don't want to show their faces.
What important people have used you?
John Smith, Dr. Engelhofer, and Colonel LeConte.
I'll continue the survey later.
Right you are.
What happened to the Golden Skull?
Nothing. Everything's real fine. We're waiting for it to cool down. It's been exposed to the sun for a long time.
Don't you remember me?
No, but don't tell me. I'm real good at faces. You are the son of Sam Dulwich Thompson, yeah? No, of course not. Sam's son was even more useless and dumber than you.
I didn't know you and One Eye were brothers.
Yes, sir. He's my little brother.
Aren't you embarrassed to have your little brother standing over you as your boss?
He has studied. I was the boss until he was expelled from college. And what's more, he told Mom about what I did with the change from the shopping.
So your brother betrayed you, and you just let him get away with it.
All right. You want to know where he is? You name some places, and I'll tell you if you're hot or cold.
He's upstairs having a siesta.
Hot.
Hey, barman.
What'll it be?
Why won't you let me have the bucket?
It's for leaks.
Hey, barman.
What'll it be?
Excuse me, where's the toilet, please?
See the scenery? See the flat? It's the door behind that. Through there.
Hey, barman.
What'll it be?
Well, I'd like something to drink.
We only have licorice water.
Pour me a licorice water then, please.
You got a certificate?
The higher education certificate?
I'm sorry, I cannot serve licorice water without a certificate.
You really only serve licorice water?
Obviously, because of prohibition.
So you haven't got any whiskey?
I keep a bottle empty.
Well, could you give me the empty bottle?
What for?
Well, what the heck do you want it for?
Well,
Go on, take it.
Here's the direction to the distillery. It's situated deep in the forest. Hey, barman.
What'll it be?
Haven't you even got any coffee?
Nope, the coffee maker disappeared 2 weeks ago.
What prohibition are you talking about?
The prohibition against serving alcohol. They keep us on bread and licorice water.
Who's responsible for this prohibition?
Couple of old crackpots.
They call themselves the Anti-Alcoholic League.
Leave it. I'll come back later. It's closed. There's Dixon, sleeping.
Andy, what do you want?
I want to go in.
You can't. My friend doesn't want me to talk to anybody.
Why doesn't she let you talk to whoever you want?
Mimi says I'm a big male.
Do you want to come with me for a walk?
Hey, not a friend. Mimi won't let me go out.
Why won't she let you out?
Mimi says that men take advantage of unprotected girls.
It seems to me that Mimi doesn't trust you very much.
Yes, she doesn't know I know where the money's kept.
Where does Mimi keep her money?
I can't tell you.
Mimi should keep the money in the bank.
She prefers to keep it in the pillow. She don't trust banks.
Are you a princess or something?
I'm just a dancer.
When are you coming down to dance?
When the piano player appears, he's a very good piano player.
I've already met the piano player.
Little Mimi, she's just come on to the balcony.
Excuse me, miss?
What do you want?
You seem like a nice girl. Why do you work here?
I'm a dancer, baby.
I'd like to see you dance.
I can't dance without music. And that pesky piano player has disappeared again.
I found the piano player at the bottom of a well.
Well, tell him to get on out of there and come back here right now.
You like good-looking guys like me?
I like good-looking, sensitive, and modest guys. Which is exactly what you ain't, Buster.
Hey, baby. You're sexy.
Stop looking at me like that.
I'm looking for a guy called Dixon.
That name means nothing to me. But wait a minute. What did he look like?
He's a mean-looking hombre.
I need more info.
He sounds a bit like Lee Van Cleef.
How many eyes has he got?
Just one eye.
Well, what kind of shoes does he wear?
Boots.
Oh, yeah. He lives in the next apartment. I've seen him on the balcony. He's always spitting off it.
Yep. It nearly hit me.
Howdy, Grandma.
Howdy, Sonny.
You remind me of my grandmother.
I see. Your grandma was an old lady. She used to darn your socks. She had a rocking chair. She used to like to talk about the possibility of life on other planets. She married a dentist when she was 21, and finally, she was from Tallahassee.
Howdy, Grandma.
Howdy, Sonny.
What are you mending?
My son's Sunday shirt. Tell him to fetch me some thread.
But I don't know your son.
His name is Bobby.
A candelabra fit for a king. It's kind of like an expensive
Ah, a parishioner. Welcome to the Lord's house. Do you want to hear my sermon?
Okay, then.
Cain and Abel. Cain killed Abel. That was very bad. He shouldn't have done that. Well, poor Abel. Well, let's see. Yes. Amen. Phew, I'm sweating. Oh, I forgot to say they were brothers. I'll start again. Better forget it. I'll never be a good speaker.
You need therapy to overcome your nervousness.
Dr. Hengelhofer frightens me even more than Friar Anselmo.
Howdy, Reverend Father.
Hello, my son.
You shouldn't be so afraid of Friar Anselmo.
Oh, but he's a terrible person.
Maybe if you just assert yourself a bit.
He shouts like a madman.
I'm gonna go now, Reverend Father.
God be with you, my son.
Shoo! Howdy.
Howdy.
I think I know what it is that's left over in the inventory.
What?
Won't the coffee maker be superfluous?
Why should there be something left over?
Because the coffee maker should be in the saloon.
That's right. I thought the coffee maker didn't fit in. Take it to the saloon for me, please.
Howdy.
Can I be of service?
Your mother's calling you, Bobby.
Okay, I'll go see what she wants.
Pretty Polly. Are you a religious? Jim Calamity Clinton. Jim was struck by lightning, run over by a train, buried when a mine collapsed on him, died of a broken heart. Here lies Lester Moore, shot in the head with a .44. No less, no more. John Smith, gardener, still pushing up the daisies. Eliza Sanchez, her 17 sons, 203 grandsons, and 1,765 great-grandsons. She always wanted a daughter. Malcolm Malone, mining expert. Government health warning. Smoking dynamite can seriously blow your mind. This is the most fertile plot of land I've ever seen. You could plant something here, all right. They're not listening. It'd be better not to go in, or he'll put a curse on me. There's a few of them. Use whenever lightning strikes. That's one strange-looking candle. How?
Oh,
What's your name?
me turkey snot.
That's not to be sneezed at.
Me offended. You go.
How?
Me offended. You go.
Forgive me for making a joke of your name.
You forgiven.
Goodbye.
Bye for now, paleface.
It's one of the 3 Toltec skulls. How?
Oh,
Who are you?
the security officer and tourist guide.
What is all this stuff for?
It is the Museum of Apache Trophies.
Do you give souvenirs away in this museum?
You get souvenir from basket.
I want you to tell me something about the trophies.
Which trophy attract attention of paleface?
The boxing gloves.
Punch in the face, win fierce battle with them. He knock out buzzing fly in 99 rounds.
The golden skull.
Sacred skull. Many summers ago, Big Chief Finger in Eye win it in a bet. Sacred skull contain good spirit. Sacred skull preside at feast of peace and harmony.
The big cup.
Me only have it here to drink water when me thirsty.
The tomahawk.
The long warrior split head. He have it embedded in middle of head. Graduate bull remove it 9 winters ago. Split head now called empty head.
The mask.
It carnival mask. It come from mythological place with streets of water.
Thank you. That's been very instructive.
Oh yes, me very instructed.
You look like a statue.
You, on other hand, look like baby.
Tell me more about the sacred skull.
Huh? What more you want to know?
How much does it cost?
Many tried buy it. Last offer, $50,000. But sacred skull, no for so.
Is it guarded all the time?
Museum have great security system. but security more vulnerable during Feast of Peace.
Who's tried to buy it?
Friar Anselmo offered $10,000. Colonel Lecomte offered peace in exchange for skull. Buck the peddler offers supply of war paint easy to apply and clean. Dr. Hengelhofer offer all him courses free. Japanese shogun, who remain anonymous, offer $50,000.
When are they holding the Feast of Peace?
When pipe smoked. Let me carry skull to center of village and feast begin.
Where does it come from?
Skull from Toltecs. Apache Chief Finger and I win it in bet with Toltec Chief lost bet.
What do you know about the treasure of the Toltecs?
Men say 3 skulls like this. Key to discover treasure. But that only legend, say experts.
Are there any more skulls like this?
That's impossible. Sacred skull, unique in whole of world.
You're a very good expert guide.
Oh, thank you. Me do Engel offer a course.
Have a nice day.
And the same to you.
A trophy for the Flying Apaches, winners of the British Rugby Open. The cup of the 4th International Encounter of Archers and Lancers. The Wimbledon Trophy for 1859. Bison leather gloves worn by Punch in the Face. My voice trembles with emotion. It's one of the 3 Toltec skulls. There's a stack of matchboxes in here. Now, nobody will notice if I just... One box is enough. It's the tomahawk of Split Head. Souvenir of the Carnival of Venice, 1777.
Paleface no can enter. Secret meeting. Entry forbidden.
Me invited.
Who you be?
I represent Smith & Smith, Deported Sweets.
Me tooth very sweet, but me must guard and fast.
Who's in there?
Top secret.
What's the meeting for?
Top secret.
Me give you something if me can go in.
Good. Me want something you call, me no remember. How you say Nayaka Nayaka in Paleface tongue?
It what color?
Pink.
It solid, liquid, or gas?
It's solid, soft, smooth, and flexible.
What shape is it?
Very difficult question. It have many curves and round bits. It stretch, bend, and flatten however Apache want.
How much it cost?
Me never pay. Nayaka Nayaka always gratis for me.
Is it all right if it's second hand?
It's same, providing not much used, chewed, or marked.
What's it for?
It for amusement. She inflate when Apache blow hard in her.
Me think me know what you want.
You bring it then.
It looks like fabric from a balloon. Is ripped. It stuck to the tree like stink on a skunk. It stuck to the tree like stink on a skunk. Hello.
Hello.
I've been told that you make the best whiskey in the territory.
It was.
What do you mean it was?
Because of the League.
Which league is that?
The Anti-Alcohol League.
It's very difficult to find this place.
It sure is.
How did you get up here?
That balloon.
How did you land?
I crashed.
So the league has confiscated all the whiskey?
Exactly.
Couldn't you just make more whiskey?
That depends.
What does making whiskey depend on?
The ingredients.
What about the ingredients?
Well, there aren't any left.
I'll get the ingredients if you tell me what they are.
Water, sugar, and barley. Put them all in a barrel.
So, what were the ingredients?
Water, sugar, and barley. Put them all in a barrel.
Okay, I'm out of here. My favorite instrument, apart from a ukulele. Howdy.
Howdy. How are things?
When were you thinking of starting her up?
When the big town station master tells me to.
When were you thinking of starting her up?
When the big town station master tells me to.
You must get very bored here.
Not at all. I amuse myself playing chess by telegraph.
Who are you playing chess with?
With the big town station master.
How's the game going?
I nearly fell into the Stone Lodge trap.
What the heck is that?
It's a professional term used by us grandmasters.
Where did you learn chess terminology?
Hey, by following the Hengelhofer chess course.
See you later.
Yeah, see you.
Soldiers, salute!
Howdy, boys.
Hello, sir.
Are you waiting for the stagecoach?
Where's the new recruit, sir?
If we're told to wait for the stagecoach, we wait.
Where are you from?
I'm from Arkansas, sir.
I'm from Connecticut, sir.
I came from Alabama, sir.
I was born in Florida, sir.
I'm from Kansas, sir.
Break ranks.
The sergeant told us to wait here.
Tell me your names.
Smith. John Adams Smith.
Davy Crockett Smith.
George Washington Smith.
Thomas Jefferson Smith, sir. Benjamin Franklin Smith.
Well, it's time to eat.
My mother's given me enough food for 2 weeks.
And mine for 2 months.
And mine for 2 years.
I'm on a diet.
I left my watch in Arkansas, sir. Haven't got time to eat.
What's the tune for the cavalry charge? You must be proud of serving in the cavalry.
I wanted to be in the Navy.
I thought this was the Navy. I don't know how to mount a horse.
What I don't know is how to serve.
Is the pay good?
Goodbye.
Goodbye, sir.
Howdy.
Hello.
What do you do?
I teach the recruits how to salute. Recruits, salute.
Do you know Colonel LeConte well?
I'm his secretary.
What are LeConte's plans?
He's planning to attack the Indians. He says making peace with savages is not a good idea.
How do you salute correctly?
That's how. Never do that. Sticking your chest out offends your weak-kneed superior.
What's wrong with peace with the Indians?
The colonel says that when the war with the Indians ends, they'll send us abroad to fight, to foreign countries like Iraq, Nicaragua, Vietnam, or Japan.
Are you sure LeConte hasn't got hidden motives for wanting to attack the Indians?
Well, he's collecting all kinds of Indian trophies, but that's just childishness.
You salute very well, Lieutenant.
Thank you.
Continue with your work, soldier.
Goodbye.
Huh? Bring me a towel, soldier.
Hey, I'm not a soldier. I've got a promising career in politics ahead of me.
Well, you've just been recruited.
You can't do that. It's unconstitutional.
I'll grant you a discharge if you bring me a towel.
Who are you to give me orders?
I am Colonel Alphonse Victor André Etienne Antoine Lecomte de Valandry Blanchard.
I wouldn't have recognized you without the uniform.
You can come through this time. Now obey my order.
So, Colonel, how are things going with the Indians?
If the peace treaty is signed, the situation will go right out of our hands.
Most people would say that peace was a good thing.
Soldiers should fight, kill, attack, maim, or he should at least be capable of finding a towel.
Yes, sir. Great. Yep, I can see it. Now what? There's no way I can get the lid off with just my bare hands. Howdy, soldier.
At your service, sir.
On watch?
No, sir. Getting a breath of fresh air, sir.
Did you fight in the war?
Which war, sir?
The Civil War, of course.
No, sir.
Confederates and Federalists?
Got me, sir.
Yankees versus rebels? Grays and blues?
I'm colorblind.
North versus south?
I never was much good at geography, sir. Couldn't you put it a little more clearly?
Let's forget it.
Are you completely stupid or just practicing for the local dummy contest?
I'm a quartermaster, sir. I told the sergeant. He told me to clean his quarters.
Do you really know how to lower the flag?
Yes, sir. I took a course. 10 easy lessons with Dr. Hingle. Something or other.
Lower the flag, soldier.
When the thingamabob sounds, sir.
What thingamabob has got a sound?
One of those that make a noise. Music.
And what does this thingamabob sound like?
I don't do impressions of musical instruments.
I'll do some, and you tell me which sounds like the instrument of yours.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's it, sir.
There's some gunpowder and dynamite down there.
Soldiers, salute!
Sir, your towel. The colonel is getting dressed.
You bribed me. You can pass now. Tell your chief that Dr. Hengelhofer has forbidden me to smoke.
The senators say...
Chief understand. Senator smoke pipe of peace. Hengelhofer tongue false.
The chief says...
I've got it. Tell the chief that he's the last to cast doubt on... And this person who looks like an idiot?
The senators say...
Young paleface have very wise face.
The chief says...
I wouldn't say that.
The senators say...
Wise young paleface. Sit down.
The chief says... Thank you. I'll sit down. How?
How?
I'm not very good at smoking strange pipes and howling. I don't know why they didn't send somebody else to negotiate with the Apaches. I, who could be giving a lecture in the Senate about the public gardens of Pennsylvania.
The senators say...
No tread on grass. Smoke it.
Tell your chief that I've said that treading on the lawn is prohibited. That is, smoking is forbidden.
The senators say...
Chief understand, graduate bull. You fantastic interpreter.
Thank you. Me graduate of Harvard.
Yes, you very smart. You son of my sister.
I'm sure that in Harvard they didn't let you smoke pipes of peace. Come on, I'll stake my life they didn't.
Yes, yes. Allow smoke pipe of peace in Harvard.
That's quite impossible.
Chief give pipe for you smoke in Harvard.
Yes, but I no can smoke it.
Chief attack Harvard at sunrise.
They wouldn't let you smoke that rubbish, eh?
I couldn't smoke it because the university museum people asked me to donate it. They say pipe, great relic, great marvel, great honor, great hallucinogenic drug. They smoked it till it was all gone, literally.
Now, Chief, no. All paleface not like Senator.
The chief says.
And what am I like?
Senator ask.
Senator, him obstinate and extreme creature of habit, who no want to try new sensation.
The chief says.
And where would I be if I devoted myself to trying all these extravagant sensations? Certainly not in the safety of the unpolluted American Senate.
Is you so obstinate and narrow-minded as Senator?
The chief asks. No, me brother of universal sensations, friend of undiscovered knowledge, and great absorber of nebulous sensorial infinities.
Chief no comprehend.
I didn't get a single word.
Young paleface speak like witch doctor.
He speaks like those clever politicians who bewilder the masses.
You translate, graduate bull.
He said something about absorbing, something, I don't know what.
Perhaps young paleface mean he wants smoke pipe.
He just looks stupid, not suicidal. I'm sure he meant something else.
Me smoke pipe?
I don't doubt it. He's a psychopath.
Senator insinuate.
Chief prove to Senator, pipe give great peace.
It's done him some good.
Him face show great pleasure.
Perhaps the senator would like.
Yes, I'll smoke the pipe.
You give pipe to my brother Senator.
Well, I'm blowed. It's marvelous.
Give me back pipe.
Oh, great chief.
You tell Senator give me back pipe.
Yes, great chief. Stop being a bore and pay attention to the ceremony. Pipe has been smoked. Peace treaty has been signed. Well, it really doesn't matter. Me go to announce peace to our people.
I go later. When Senator give me back pipe.
Let the party begin.
There are some seeds inside here.
Soldiers, salute!
Looks okay to me. It looks like they've been playing tic-tac-toe on it. It's locked. It's connected. I better use something spongy to muffle the noise. I think he's asleep.
You think I'm asleep? Told you. Not asleep. Haven't slept since that night in 4-3.
What are we doing here?
I'm trying to get some non-sleeping kind of rest. And you're getting on my nerves. But then again, soldiers like us are accustomed to harsh conditions.
I think he's asleep.
You think I'm asleep? Told you. Not asleep. Haven't slept since that night in 4-3.
What are the officers in here like?
Sergeant's an alcoholic. Colonel's a crackpot. Lieutenant is crazy.
Let's talk about the colonel.
Now, what can I tell you about that maniac?
Why do you call him a maniac?
He's obsessed with attacking the Apaches.
Have you ever seen him talk to a man with one eye?
Yep. With a man called Dixon. He's a hired killer, evil and vicious. He done a few jobs for Lacombe in his time.
Why do you think he wants to attack the Apaches?
He's looking for a skull. You know that? He must be crazy, right?
How many men are under his command?
I haven't got a dang clue.
Is he a West Point cadet?
Not a chance. He's a deserter from the French army. Seems he got caught in a compromising position with his general's lover. Then enlisted in the Confederate Army for deserting again. Finally, he became a colonel through an administrative error. Usual story. Bureaucracy.
How long is it since you saw him with Dixon?
A week. LeConte is waiting for some news from Dixon.
Let's go on to another subject.
Hey, boy. This is like an interrogation.
About your colleagues.
What colleagues?
Let's talk about the sergeant.
My old comrade in arms.
You said he was an alcoholic.
Was.
Do you like his sister?
No comment.
Has he died?
As good as. He let himself be persuaded by those two stupid women, members of the Anti-Alcoholic League.
How big is he?
About 6'4" tall. Weighs 250 pounds. Wears size 49 shoes. You an undertaker or what?
Let's change the subject.
This is like an interrogation.
This looks like a prison.
Sure is, boy. And I'm the jailer.
Hello.
I got it, honorable client.
It has a lot of advertisements. Most of them in Chinese. It's full of rice.
Bon appetit.
Hello. Are you Japanese?
No, me Chinese. I have difficulty with my R's.
You foolish? Or just acting foolish?
Me foolish and me criant.
Client is a client. You are?
My name is Fenimore Fillmore. They call me Fenimore Fillmore.
Honorable name, like a person who eat a peron.
I told you my name so that you would tell me yours.
I already told you. Wal Hang Lo. That I mean, honorable name, like a person who ate a belong.
Abracadabra.
Habla, cadabla.
Running round rings refreshes and relaxes.
Running round, ling, refreshes, and relaxes.
I was only looking.
Me look too, if okay with you.
Hello. I want a towel.
Me no have towel.
I was only looking.
Me look too, if okay with you.
That's not a good idea. Clean my uniform for me.
Come back later. I will give a cleaner according to you.
Hello. Have you washed my uniform yet?
Hey, take your clean clothing. Soldiers, salute!
Ideal for a bonfire. There was a key inside the pocket. Looks okay to me. I think we should leave it alone. Howdy.
What's up?
My name is Fenimore Fillmore.
I'm Sergeant Smith, new recruit instructor.
Nice weather we're having, isn't it?
Look, if you don't have anything interesting to say, just get lost.
Can I get straight to the point?
Don't be shy.
I've been told that you're a hardened drinker.
Ah, that's true. I've been resisting the temptation for almost a day.
So the bottle doesn't attract you anymore?
I haven't touched, smelt, or seen a bottle for several hours.
If you haven't even seen a bottle, how do you know for sure that you're cured?
Hey, you got a point there. It's easy to resist when the temptation isn't within reach.
Do you want me to give you a bottle?
All right. Give me a bottle then.
Heads or tails?
Don't distract me.
See you soon. Excuse me, ladies.
Please, don't breathe over us.
Listen, Ginger.
Tell me, Agatha. Do you want to sober up, drunkard?
Oh, yes, ma'am. Please help me. I want to stop this infernal drinking.
He seems willing, Ginger.
Well, which drink are you hooked on, drunkard?
On Ginger.
Have you ever heard such a flatterer?
Oh, well, I gotta say, you got a very elegant uniform.
Well, really? That's right. You're married.
So it looks elegant to you?
Oh, yeah, and real pretty. Can I take you out on a date?
Very well. I accept.
Don't let him rush you.
I'm not going to let my only suitor escape.
You'll frighten him off.
From now on, we are engaged. My husband is history.
Okay.
Come back and court me whenever you like.
It's your betrothed.
Speak, darling.
Are you members of the Anti-Alcoholic League?
We founded it.
And we're the only members.
I want to ask you to lift the prohibition.
You'll have to get signatures.
So there you are.
But...
Get signatures.
Wouldn't you like a drop?
Clearly, this isn't a real drunkard.
Of course not. If he were drunk, he'd say, "Hi, chicks, let's have a few shots."
You're absolutely right, darling.
I'm going now. I need a drink.
You won't find a drop of alcohol in this territory.
It's the star of free Mexico.
Don't even think of touching it, you wretch.
Right, now all we need to do is close the barrel. It's a parking sign made out of a barrel lid. Okay, it's ready to take to the distillery.
We got all the ingredients now. Now, see what we can do.
Wow, this is pretty strong stuff. Tom's passed out. Let's hope the Apaches like it. Oh no!
Lieutenant, look for the skull.
Yes, sir. There it is, sir. Right next to that engine wearing glasses.
Take it off him! Give it to me, quickly!
Here.
Mon Dieu! The Indians are attacking us! Charge! We'll take him prisoner!
Yep, I can see it. Now what? Is ripped. Grandma, could you mend this balloon?
Of course, Sonny. Give it to me. Here it is.
There's no point. Excuse me, Reverend Father?
What is this, infidel?
Tell Friar Anselmo to come out and hear my confession.
That useless, no good friar! Hey, Anselmo! Come out at once to hear this fella's confession!
Leave me in peace, accursed priest!
You don't frighten me now! Can you hear me, Anselmo? Come out if you don't want me to kick you out! Come on, you malicious monk!
Start your confession.
I can't remember the last time I confessed, Father.
Well, I remember. The memory of it still haunts my mind. On the other hand, I don't remember the last time I was made to confess.
Father, I repent of all my sins.
You will have to show that it is from your heart.
I'll get married and settle down.
Fat chance. Once you're married, you'll spend all your time settling up.
Where shall I start?
Start where you like, but finish soon.
Well, in that case, forget it. I'll skip confession.
That suits me fine.
Excuse me, Reverend Father?
What is this, infidel?
Tell Friar Anselmo to come out and hear my confession.
Hey, Anselmo! This yokel wants to confess again.
Go ahead with your confession.
Perhaps it comes to these eyes of the flesh. I'm the biggest sinner. Ain't no giving us.
Well, I tell you, that harlot was to blame, so I
Oh, yes, yes.
There are some guns inside.
First and last big town bank. Name, Friar Anselmo. Deposit, 1 gold skull.
Hello. How are you, Friar Anselmo? Have you come to see your golden skulls?
Yes.
Give me your ticket.
Here it is.
Everything is in order, Friar Anselmo, but I have to inform you that the safe is damaged. The lock was broken, and the locksmith cannot come until next week.
This is the most incompetent bank I have ever known.
You knew that when you became a customer.
I'll tell all your customers to withdraw their money.
Do what you will.
Hello.
What do you want, Mr. Fillmore?
I want to close my account.
But why?
They tell me this bank is a financial disaster area.
This could mean I may lose my job. The locksmith is doing time for robbery and housebreaking. If only we could find someone who could open the safe. Just a minute. But if you are a locksmith, couldn't you try to open the safe?
Well, I could try.
Please, give it a try.
I don't know.
I beg you. It may save my job.
All right. I can't stand by and let a man lose his job due to something trivial like gross incompetence.
Perfect. Go ahead.
Well, I got it.
Perfect. But it's only the maximum security door. The safe is in the vault.
What in the world has happened here? What's become of my gold skull? And what are you doing hanging there?
You! You're behind this. You vandal! You have told my customers to close their accounts in this bank. And for that reason, I've had to let this criminal in. Whilst all the time, he's in league with you. And now he's blown up my safe. I must admit it was a clever plan.
Listen, brother banker. Shut up and tell me one thing before I really lose my temper. What the hell has happened to my skull?
Begone! Darken my bank with your presence no longer. Look what's happened to my safe.
This bank is a disaster area. You ought to have installed a better security system, like a cashier with more than one brain cell.
Lieutenant! Boy, am I pleased to see you. Look what this madman has done to my safe.
I only want my skull.
One of your accomplices pretended to be a locksmith and blew it up.
But I haven't got a locksmith for an accomplice.
I accuse you of aiding and abetting a dim-witted young boy in crime. I accuse you of being the brains behind this fraudulent and dangerous operation. I accuse you of using explosives against other people's property.
Accuse me of anything you like. I'm a member of the church, and as such cannot be judged by mortal men. Almighty God will judge me in his due time.
Oh, yeah? Well, here, brother, we have our own laws and courts. Lieutenant, arrest this maniac.
A mere lieutenant would not dare to arrest a friar of my standing and authority.
I wouldn't be too sure about that if I were you. That fiendish friar has ruined me. The best I can do now is flee to Mexico with all the cash that's left.
You down there!
Hello, friend.
Did something heavy fall down in there?
Yeah. Something big, and shiny.
That something belongs to me.
Well, I'll give it you when you get me out of here.
The dancers are waiting for you.
Yeah? Well, they'll have to go on waiting. Let somebody come get me out of here.
I gotta go now.
Hey, man, don't leave me in here.
You can see their petticoats.
Yeah.
There's some sort of manual in here. It says, use fake aces with fake money. can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that. It's cute. Gee, there's a $100 bill inside. It's a good job I always carry my funnel.
Hey, don't you dare give me that repulsive concoction again.
Are you one of those revolutionaries?
Yes, I am. What's up?
Lies. I bet you're an imposter.
What do you mean, lies? Don't say nonsense. Of course I'm a revolutionary. Go on. Ask me something. Something only a revolutionary could answer.
Okay. Where do revolutionaries usually hide?
That's obvious. In their hideout.
Where's the revolutionaries' hideout?
Over there, by the ravine. They get in through a hole above a great rock.
What is a revolutionary, philosophically speaking?
A revolutionary is an individual who, philosophically speaking, goes up the mountain with his amigos to fight against Frenchmen.
Who's the chief of the local revolutionaries?
The terrible General Lardbelly.
What's 3 times 4?
That question isn't in the Illustrated Revolutionary Handbook. Ask me something to do with revolutionaries, man.
Where can I find this terrible General Lardbelly?
Don't worry, my friend. If you want to, he'll find you.
Draw me a diagram of the revolutionary chain of command in the state of Chihuahua.
Go to hell, pig. I draw a gun on your butt if you don't give me a bit of peace.
Good. Now this ridiculous tonsure won't show. Thank you. I felt naked without my revolvers.
Set of aces. They fall from my sleeve during a game. I'm a dead man. Looks okay to me. Hello.
Hello, compadre.
What are you doing up here?
I'm the provisional leader of this great revolutionary army.
Do you know the French have occupied the monastery?
Yes, it puts us in an extremely precarious position.
About the monastery.
Tell me, amigo.
You gotta get the French out of there.
But how?
I don't know. You're the boss.
I'm only the provisional leader here. A position I have held since he left us.
About the monastery.
Tell me, amigo.
Why have the French occupied it?
Perhaps they thought he was hiding amongst the friars. But that would be totally crazy.
About the monastery.
Tell me, amigo.
What architectural style is it?
I'm no architect. Though he has some idea of architecture.
Could you tell me who he is, please?
Well, he is our boss. What was he called? You know what, amigo? I don't remember. Isn't that amazing? Well, he has been gone for a very long time.
Perhaps one of your compadres remembers what he was called.
It's possible. Let us see now. Start giving me some names.
General Lardbelly.
Viva Lardbelly! It sounds familiar to them. It must be that one.
How did he disappear?
I couldn't say. Some say he was converted and became a friar. That's how suddenly. He certainly became a general suddenly. A cupboard fell on his head when he was a carpenter. And when he awoke, he changed into a general.
I know where Lardbelly is.
And who's that? Ah, he. Bring him here then, friend. I'm tired of thinking of brilliant strategies.
Aren't you afraid of falling?
They say a revolutionary is never afraid. But it's true that a revolutionary never falls. Unless he's pushed or he's overdone it on the tequila.
I gotta go.
That's good. Viva Juarez!
Sheriff.
Not now, please.
I want to play poker.
Have you got anything to bet with?
I've got some dollars.
Okay, partner. Sit down. Cards.
Stick.
I got 2.
Just a minute. I want to see how much I've got left.
Are you going to bet or what?
This one.
Dixon?
Leave me alone.
We gotta get away from
I'm unbeatable when it comes to darts.
Get away yourself.
Hey, jailer!
Well, what do you want, Mr. Prisoner?
What's this rope made of?
And why do you want to know?
I'm sure there's a way to cut it.
I don't think so.
The knife, maybe?
That's been tried already. It doesn't work.
I'm unbeatable when it comes to darts. There's... Alarm! They're escaping!
We're closed. Please shut the door. There's a terrible draft.
I never realized Morse code was this easy. I'd better not. Here comes the train.
Here! Sheriff?
Where?
I better find my guns. Well, I got all my belongings back now.
Leave it on the shelf.
It's your betrothed.
Think, darling.
I don't want to marry the sister of a drunkard.
My brother gave up drinking alcohol nearly 24 hours ago.
Yes, and now he has a taste for tea.
So then why is he hidden the bottle?
Don't come around here.
Howdy.
What are you saying?
What has that Indian done?
He attacked an officer.
Didn't they attack him first?
I only know that he was asleep. He woke up, got mad, and attacked the lieutenant.
Howdy.
What are you saying?
Why have they arrested that friar?
Seems he dynamited the big town bank's safe.
What evidence have they got against him?
I don't know nothing. I detained this but the lieutenant.
Howdy.
What are you saying?
What kind of a warden are you?
What are you saying?
The prisoners have symptoms of malnutrition.
Yeah, and I don't. I'm really hungry.
Are you really hungry?
Of course I am. I can't just eat anything. Only rice. And the chef won't be here till tonight.
Hey, I could bring you something to eat.
Orders are orders. Leave the food in the kitchen. Sound the call for dinner.
Soldiers, salute! Perfect!
It's better to separate these. This key should open the prison cell door.
Fenimore.
You too?
I've come to free you.
I can't leave without getting back what is rightfully mine.
And I can't return to my people without the Holy Skull.
LeComte won't give you the skulls back.
What do you know about the skulls?
This crazy priest says they're the key to a vast hoard of treasure.
Don't remind me of it. Just when we were so close.
I'm very depressed too.
Yeah. Leave us alone.
Hey, Bull.
Yes.
The skulls must be in LeComte's strongbox.
Oh, I don't know how to open strong boxes. They didn't teach that at Harvard. I'm just a simple doctor of medicine. I only know about stethoscopes and things like that.
Hey, Bull.
Yes.
Have your people abandoned you here?
What do you want them to do, Fenimore?
Well, they could attack the fort.
They'd never do a thing like that. If my men tried to rescue me, I'd be executed on the spot.
I'll get this stupid thing off my skull. Hey, Bull?
Yes.
I thought maybe you could open the strongbox with a stethoscope.
That's crazy. Open a strong box with a stethoscope.
I know you usually dynamite them, but maybe I could discover the combination with a stethoscope. But where am I going to get a stethoscope?
I just happen to have one on me.
Okay, where's the box?
First door on the right. Then you go through another door in the office.
Excellent. You'll try and distract LeComte and the soldiers outside.
Meanwhile, I'll get past the office without anyone seeing me.
Soldiers, salute!
Colonel? Sir?
Boys, please try not to disturb me. I am, how you say, meditating. Now what the hell do you want?
We have to attack the Apaches, sir.
You yellow liver liberals. The Apache are savage enemies. They burn ranches and they scalp people, huh? Would you like them to scalp you, huh?
I use a wig, Jay.
I didn't know the Apaches were so much fun.
That's true. We should join the Apache army.
You are an absolute idiot!
Soldiers, salute!
Huh?
I want an explanation. Lieutenant, jot this down.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's see. We've all heard of the 3 Toltecs skulls, so you'd better explain. What's all this about the 4th skull?
All me say is, you robbed Sacred Skull from Apache.
That wasn't what I asked.
Excuse me, sir. Is skull spelled with a C or with a K?
It's spelled with a C.
It's spelled with a K.
Hey, smartass, shut up! As for you, Lieutenant, keep on writing and don't interrupt me.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
We were talking about this 4th skull. None of you will leave this place until you explain this incident. Am I making myself clear, Fillmore? Fillmore, what are you staring at?
Nothing, sir. I was just looking at the sun coming up.
We're under attack!
Is attack spelled with a Q?
Be silent! Everyone must remain in this room.
Well, I'll be. It's the monastery. I'd better go before the French see me.
The star of free Mexico. It guided me on the battlefield. Now I'm back to what I was, the fearsome Lord Belly. There's only one thing I haven't got, to get my troops back together.
Forgive me, General.
What for, my friend?
I know where your men are, General.
Where?
In the hideout in the canyon.
The hideout? Of course. I'll go and join them. We have no time for sentimental talks, compadres.
Excuse me, General?
Yes, I have returned, not to talk,
but to act. Since I received the Star of Free Mexico from the hands of our illustrious President Don Benito Juarez, I've shown my worth many times. Not to mention the victory of the High Cross, nor that of the Sunken Peak. I shall not even mention the taking of Rocky Ford, where, thanks to my great strategic plans, we gained one of the greatest victories in history. I can only tell you that soon we shall strike a devastating blow against the French. Viva Mexico! Viva Juarez! Viva me! And to you, young valiant one, I thank you for having helped me along paths, mountains, and rivers full of dangers to find my men. Viva our gringo friend!
What are your plans, General?
My plan is to attack the French who are occupying the monastery, but it will require a lot of complicated planning.
What's so complicated about attacking the monastery?
Logistics, compadre. I see you know little of military tactics. First, we have to smuggle someone into the monastery. Someone who will help us from the inside. Secondly, we must take them completely by surprise. But it looks as if the monastery has only one entrance. That is ceaselessly guarded by fearless soldiers. Third and last, it's essential to have support from the air. Times have changed. The day will soon come when great machines fight for supremacy of the sky.
Now about support from the air.
What can we use for that?
We could use a balloon.
And where are we going to get one?
We could make one with something I have.
Let me see. Give me this thing you say you have. Well, how interesting. Leave it to me. I'll take charge. I threw it down there. We only need to inflate it and attach it to a basket.
I'm gonna have a siesta.
I can see you have captured the revolutionary spirit, compadre.
Let's just leave it where it is. Excuse me, General?
What is it, compadre?
About the someone on the inside part of your plan?
Go on, compadre.
I do have a French army uniform.
So what?
You could put it on one of your men and he could enter the monastery.
But first you would have to do the Engelhofer intensive French course. We need someone who speaks French well.
About the surprise attack?
What do you think?
I've discovered a secret passage that leads to the monastery courtyard. The entrance is
splendid. I need someone to guide half my men through the passage.
General, I want to join the revolutionaries.
But why? I think of you as one of us. You have helped me a lot. You already make a great revolutionary.
Then I want you to make me a colonel.
Okay, hear this, brave men. From now on, this Yankee is a colonel of the Revolutionary Army.
I'm gonna have a siesta.
I can see you have captured the revolutionary spirit, compadre.
I'd already gathered all the skulls.
But 2 of them were mine.
I just had to go to the Toltecs oracle.
But the oracle is in my monastery.
Of course, but the monastery is now in French territory, and I am French.
They won't allow you access to the oracle.
I'll tell them that I am archaeologist.
They wouldn't let you in even if you were the king. They don't have a clue where to find the key to that door.
I'll look for it. I'll search the whole place.
But you won't find it.
Of course I will.
No, you won't.
Damn it. Then I'll use dynamite to open the damn door.
Don't be stupid. You'll destroy the oracle.
How about if I use some nitro?
Where will you get it from?
Let's see. I could place an order at the Army Depot in Washington.
But you just lost a whole fort. They'll demote you to a common soldier in the oracle's room.
I wonder if you've forgotten something?
I've considered everything.
I have it all perfectly worked out.
Does anyone have the skulls?
Oh, mon Dieu.
I have one. And if you hadn't invaded my monastery, I would have forged the others.
I also have one.
If you just work together...
Don't blaspheme.
Moi? And him?
Even if you did work together, you would still be missing a skull.
Those damn Indians.
Savages who worship pagan symbols.
The Apaches have one, but...
Continue!
I have the other.
That's all we need.
And I'm lacking my cavalry.
Colonel, listen.
Yes, what is it?
I have a plan to gain access to the oracle.
That's completely impossible. I am a strategist unrivaled and I cannot think of any ideas.
Would you like to hear my plan?
Sure, go ahead.
So, Brother Fatty, alias Lardbelly, told you that you only need those 3 things?
Air support, somebody who can get inside in order to open the yard door, and the secret entrance.
It is a brilliant plan.
Have you already prepared the air support?
Naturally.
What about the person who is going to get into the monastery?
What about the secret entrance?
Well, that's not quite solved yet.
I could get in if I had my old French uniform.
And I have the key to a secret passage in the monastery. The problem is that I'm unaware of the location of the other entrance.
Oh, what bad luck.
Sir, here's your uniform.
Parfait. I'll go to the monastery now. I'll open the door as soon as they attack.
Hey, Brother Anselmo.
What sin is bothering you?
I know where to find the other entrance to the passage leading to the monastery.
Where is it?
In the middle of a waterfall located to the northeast.
I know where that waterfall is located. Send a detachment of Juarez's men. I'll open the monastery doors with my master key.
Excuse me, General?
What is it, compadre?
About the someone on the inside part of your plan?
Go on, compadre.
We already have someone inside the monastery.
Splendid news. Who do you mean?
Colonel Lecomte.
Ah, I know him. He's not very trustworthy, but at least he speaks French fluently. Compadres, now we have a spy in the monastery.
About the surprise attack?
What do you think?
I've already got someone in the passage willing to guide your men.
Who?
Friar Anselmo.
That monk knows all about the monastery. Chaparro, take out the men. Rendezvous with Friar Anselmo in...
Now about support from the air.
What can we use for that?
I've got the balloon ready. It's down there.
Fantastic! You shall fly! Your task is to fly over the monastery and drop dynamite. Have you got any dynamite?
Yep, I've got some dynamite.
Well done. Compadres, we now have air support. It's ready. Now is the time to attack. We must neutralize the center of resistance. The French have barricaded themselves in the Oracle's tower. We must blow it up. Beware! We must take out the soldiers in the library, too. Let's give it to them hard, compañeros. Viva Paris!
General, I'm gonna cross the courtyard. Cover me.
Amigos, cover the gringo!
It's very heavy. They're not listening.
General, I'm gonna cross the courtyard. Cover me.
Amigos, cover the gringo!
It says, danger, highly flammable liquid.
Right! We have conquered the monastery. Victory is ours! Now we will have a rest after all this fighting.
But where are Anselmo and LeComte?
We must find the key of the oracle. It was inside the green book. You're completely useless.
I reckon this is the key for the Oracle's door.
Are you insinuating that the French are disorganized?
I know what that is. I know what it is too.
So what is it? Three skulls on three monoliths. Nice sunset.